Hi guys, welcome to my retreat day 1. So what I'm going to do today is I've just pulled out my cards from the Soul's Journey lesson cards, and I'm going to do a 3-card spread. So the idea of this spread is to give you, so this is for the collective, so it's not going to be relevant for everyone, but I'm just going to tune into the energy and get the cards that I need to, or what I'm guided to get for the 3 cards that could relate to most people on who's going to listen to this. So card number 1 is something that is already evident but may not be embraced or learnt just yet. So I'm just going to do a little bit more of a shuffle. All right, lesson 1, surrender. So I can release my need to control. Awesome card. That's so good. All right, so before we can progress on to the next one, we must learn this lesson. Okay, so I'm just going to put them down and then I'm going to read like more of what the actual meaning is. So next card is energy of the present. So being prepared for adversity. And that card says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So that is awesome. Yes. So relevant, Jace. So relevant. Love that. Okay, and then card 3 is long range lesson to be learnt. So the ultimate outcome, or just the piece of the puzzle. So it says courage. Yes, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Amazing. I love these cards, so good. Okay guys, so that's our 3 cards. All right, so let's have a look in the book and I'll read exactly, well not exactly, but I'll kind of have a look what it says. So with the surrender card, we need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. So we all have our unique path, and it's not our job to dictate it. So giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul too has a path and you possess the power to control it, but you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. So relevant. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time your ego will raise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all the things you think you need to control, and let them ride away in the balloon. So good. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected, because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, adversity. So if we don't learn to surrender the control, it's going to be very hard to get to our next card. So adversity, face adversity. So let's give that one, let's just give that some more understanding. Okay, no one ever said life is going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Yes, confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You are not alone in this time or challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Wow. Yes, I think, that push-pull with the universe all the time is just allowing you to be able to receive and release. And if we don't, these challenges that we face will be just forever getting higher and higher. So really cool card. All right, and a long range lesson. So that one is courage. So let's just read that. Okay, you need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Yes, perfect for where we're at in the world right now. Perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. By not taking the step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back only to face the same obstacles again. Wow. Yeah, really cool. So it's all learning, everything's learning games. Like, that's the game we play of life. And if we accept that, our learning can sometimes be hard, well, it makes it easier to get to the other side, because not everything is going to be perfect. Like, we all have our challenges, and even though things seem good on the outside, there still can be stuff on the inside that needs to be worked through, because the inside stuff has such a big pull on how we show up in the external world. And if we're not going to deal with the inside stuff, or we keep repeating patterns or behaviors, same things are going to keep showing up until we can get really real and honest with ourselves. Like, I know for me, just yesterday actually, trust is it came up that trust is a huge thing for me. So yeah, it was a pretty powerful shift yesterday, and it affects everything that I do, so or how I show up. So yeah, these things, like these little nudges that come up, and like it's just stuff to work through so we can ascend to a higher place and be able to give more wisdom to others. And I think that's, at the end of the day, for me, coaching is like my passion, because I've learnt so many lessons, and I've went through a fair few challenges in life, that my wisdom I can give to others, and help people that are struggling from a place where they're not understanding, because most of the time I've been through these kind of struggles or adversities, and I've just had to pick myself up and get on with it. But it's not an easy process. I'm not saying like it's easy. It's definitely not easy. And when you're going through it, it's like, when is this going to end? But on the other side, when it does simmer out and life becomes back to semi-normal, or you bring yourself back to that happiness, and you're appreciating everything, you're grateful for everything, then the next lesson comes along. It's just part of life. But it's when we keep rejecting the lessons that we're meant to learn, that's when chaos can really hit us hard. So like, if there's something that keeps showing up, if we Yes, thank you, Jason. Support. Support helps it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and completely. That's, that's why I do what I do. And I know for Jason, you're the same. Support. We help support people going through tough times. Because there is a brighter side, and there is something awesome on that flip side that you can really dig your heels in and embrace, and life doesn't always have to be a struggle. That's all I'm saying. So I might leave it at that today, actually, because I really have to get my StreamYard working properly, so then people can actually jump online. So if they have any questions, or they're struggling with something, I can help them. So I'm going live for the next 4 other days. So it's a 5-day retreat at 11:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And if you can't make that, well, then I'll put up the recording in the group anyway. So I think, I'll leave it for that today. But I'm just going to turn these cards around so you can see them again as to... All right, so if we go that way, I think. So I'll put these up in the group as well, because they're always like good little reminders. So we've got surrender, and if we're not going to surrender, it's going to be very hard to face adversity. And when on the other side of adversity, or that big lesson in life, is trusting the process and having that courage, that inner strength. All right, guys, well, I will catch you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully, I can have some people jump online. So then if anyone has any questions or needs any support around anything, I'm here to help. All right, talk soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.